Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Steven once again, making a video finally. It's been a while since I made a video. I want to make a video about antidepressants, okay? Not all antidepressants are the same as we know it, okay? And a lot of people, they take antidepressants, excuse my language, I messed up a little bit there. Okay, they take an antidepressant for 3 or 4 days and they say, how come I don't see a change? You know why they don't see a change? I'll tell you why they don't see a change. Because it takes about at least 4 to 6 weeks to get in your system in the first place. It takes at least 4 to 6 weeks to get in your system. I mean, it's not like we pop a Valium or pop Xanax or, Boost Par or Bus Par or whatever you want to call it. And you start having a reaction right away. Or Oxycontin, that's painkiller though. I mean, things kill pain right away. Codeine does. Different derivatives. Okay. There's a lot of different things that work differently in your body. Okay. Get to the point. Okay, I can read it from the manual here. Matter of fact, remember a long time ago, it came out as Wellbutrin on. It was all over the news. Okay. There's all the news about Wellbutrin, how good it was, about helping smokers quit smoking and stuff. Okay, how good is it really on quitting smoking? It's good at the sporadic moment. That sporadic, once in a while is good for you. Okay, but once you get out, But once you get out of the hospital, Zyban or whatever you're on, you're gonna go right back to the source, right back to smoking cigarettes again. I'm not judging anybody that smokes cigarettes. You can smoke as much as you want. I drink for Christ's sakes, not beer. Okay.
And I smoke.
And my girlfriend over here, for the record, Exhibit A, whatever you want to call it, she smokes cigarettes. Exhibit C, I put C for cigarettes. She smokes her cigarettes. Misty cigarettes. It's the name of my cousin, but oh well. Okay, and I'm guilty. I don't smoke. I drink, got me on smoking now. I drink Coca-Cola, and I can drink a good 12-pack a day. I love my Coke. I can't live without my Coke. I can live without my Coke, but I can't live without my Coke. That doesn't sound right. I know that doesn't sound right. Okay, every person out there has to have salt to live. You have to have salt and you have to have water. Okay, those two are the major components in your body that make up 96% of your body. Okay, you have to have. I think it's in the 90s. Oh, in the 90s, your body makes up of water in your whole body. Okay, what I'm getting to basically, they have a Wellbutrin 100 milligrams, and they have Wellbutrin SR 150 milligrams. Okay, the SR is a little bit stronger. Okay, they have the XL too. They have all these different ones. Then you got your tranquilizers, like I've been talking about the last few days. So you can't see me too well because it seems like it's getting dark all the time in this video. Have to move up a little bit. Okay, anyway, a lot of people get confused on benzodiazepines. Okay, on the points. 0.25. A lot of people think it's 25 milligrams. It's not. That's wrong. It's 1/4 of the milligram itself. Okay. And 0.5 is not 5 milligrams. Okay, guys? And most people think I'm taking 5 milligrams just like I am Valium. Bink. Wrong. I mean, that's where we get these errors at. But I'll tell you one thing, these Xanaxes will work just like a Valium. They're just as good. They work, if not better. Okay, it might be dependent on the person too. A person may not react in the same way you do on Valium as you do Xanax. They're both benzo. They both have something in common though. Benzodiazepine. Okay. Now let's clear that up. Okay, they have the whites, the different distributors, excuse me, like, I had a tongue tied there for a second. Distributors. I just sound like I'm a little bit tired from last night. But anyway, distributors. Yeah, they have the white ones, peach ones, they have blue ones, they have another white one. It's like y'all talked about the alligator. Oh, that's funny. Because one looks like an alligator sticking up its teeth up. You know, because of the alligator one, it's longer. You know, it's longer point to it. You know, basically. And that one's two. When you get on the 2 milligram Xan bars, I call them Xan bars. And people call them Xannies, gold Xannies, gold diggers. You know, they call them so many things. I call them gold. They call them goldies. They have the ones that look like gold too. Yellow ones are real pretty too. I ain't joke around with it. They have some pretty good, pretty ones too. Okay, and Watson brand and all that stuff like that. Anyway, once you get on the Dr. Mind, he is right about one thing. Once you get on the Xan bars and the 1 milligram not bars. Once you get on the 1 milligrams Xanaxes, you cannot quit cold turkey on any Xanax. Period. Much less a 2 milligrams bar. Okay, once you get on those, like he said, he's a registered doctor. I'm not. I'm just going by what he says. Okay, you might as well call. I mean, don't give up. Don't get me wrong. Don't give up on trying your. If you're on a 12-step program and you're hearing me right now, just don't listen to me as far as wanting to quit your Xanax or whatever. But don't quit cold turkey. Just do me a favor. Do as Dr. Mind does. Okay. Do what he says, or do what your own doctor tells you to do, okay? Because he's right in a lot of different ways where I might be wrong, okay? But all I'm doing is just doing the best I can as a human being, trying to give you my advice, because I follow a lot of doctors on their beliefs, because, I mean, they got the license. I don't, okay? I only got just a piece of paper that I am allowed to do so much, okay? That's it. Just as much as you or anybody else can do, okay? But I can do a little bit more than you can, okay? So I have a little more knowledge and a little teeny bit more knowledge than the average person does, okay? But you guys can't, okay, you guys could do what I do. Anybody can talk to a doctor, for Christ's sakes. Anybody can talk to a doctor and say, hey, I think this drug's going to work better. You know what I'm saying? Okay, for example, I mean, there's so many. Xanaflex. Example. This doctor. I'd like to speak to you for a moment. I don't got time. I have plenty of patience. I don't got too many patients to talk to you right now. It only take a second to talk to you, doctor. Okay, I'll give you a minute. Okay, that's what they usually give your reps. A minute or two to talk to you. Okay, so you go up. You have to make it very brief. You gotta get to the point because they don't like messing around. Okay. Here's what the doctor wants to hear. Okay, what can you offer me that Zoma doesn't carry? Okay, well, what rep's going to tell you, naturally, is this. Xanaflex is also a muscle relaxer. It works in similar ways, but it don't get you high, you see. You don't feel like you're flying high as a kite. When you take Xanaflex, you don't feel high. You just feel, you get a muscle relaxer in your system, you feel a little bit. You see, majority of the people don't feel high. Okay, some a little bit buzzed, but not much. Now, Flexeril, you'll feel high as a kite. Okay, it works for you, may not work for the other person. That's the bottom line. But see, these drug companies that we sell for, I'll just get to the point right now. We're in it for the money, okay? It's all about the money. What you put in the doctor's pocket, and I'm not even supposed to be telling you this stuff. What you put in the doctor's pocket, and what you can put in the pharmaceutical company's pocket. Okay? I gotta watch what I say. Okay? You can get a lot of trouble for everything I say on here. Okay? Tons of trouble. Because actually, I really can't. I mean, people that have common sense out there can use their own judgment. I mean, you guys out there see the pharmaceutical companies are booming nowadays. What is selling the most of all nowadays? Think about it, guys. It's not what I just said a while ago, Xanaflex. It's Soma. Okay, that's what's selling more than any other drug in the world. Xanax, Soma, OxyContin. Okay, that's classified as a pain reliever. We already know that. We've been through this before, guys. Vicodin's in the same classification, except it's not a Schedule 2. It's a Schedule what I'm putting on right now, 3. Schedule 3. You can refill Vicodin. You can refill Norco. You cannot refill Percocets. Wishful thinking. I wish you could. But it'd be so much easier for cancer patients, I think. That's my opinion, though. The doctor would probably disagree with me because it's Schedule 2. It's stupid, I think. I mean, it's so hard. Let's be honest, people out there. How many of you people are taking care of your grandma out there? And how many people are you taking care of your mother out there? How hard is it to get a Schedule 2 drug refilled? Very hard, isn't it? You know what you got to do? You have to go all the way out of your way, take your grandma always disabled out of a chair, take her, put her in her car. She can't walk anyway. Let's say she can't walk, example. I'm playing lawyer too a little bit now. Okay, she have a hard time getting to the car. Okay, she has to go all the way down to there to get an appointment to see the doctor, pays the doctor off, puts the insurance company, bills the insurance company, waste of money by seeing the insurance company just to get a prescription. I mean, a Schedule 2, excuse me. Yeah, get a prescription and a Schedule 2 refilled. How much money could we be saving the government if the government could just pick up the phone and say, I am the doctor. I like to refill a Schedule 2 narcotic, opiate. Yes, I'm calling a prescription for Mrs. Cindy. I'd like to get, this thing's going to turn white again. I'd like to refill a prescription for Cindy Farmer. And I'm ASAP because she's got spinal stenosis diagnosis. And I don't want to have to write out another slip form. Okay, how easy is that to pick up a phone and do that? Okay, I pick up the phone and do the same thing. Okay, I'd like to refill a prescription of Vicodin. I don't even have to do that with a phone. All I have to do is write down the number of refills, 6 refills on Vicodins. Didn't you know that? A lot of these PAs have it wrong. They think you cannot refill on what's it called, Xanax, alprolizum, Prozolum, trinexine, all these drugs. Halcium is a sleep aid. Okay, all these drugs is in a classification that Michael Jackson took when he died. That's not what killed Michael Jackson, guys. Let's grow up and get. I know it's been the past. I know it's been a while. What killed Michael Jackson is that white stuff. Diprovan. Okay? It was dripping too long, guys. I'm not racist at all. I like black people a lot. I like Mexicans a lot. I like white people a lot. Okay? There's a lot of white people I don't like. Okay? They're white trash. Okay? The truth. And I'm talking about myself. Okay? My hair is too fucking long. I don't like my hair. Okay? Sometimes I want to get blonde. Okay, again, it looks like trash to me. Sometimes. I mean, I haven't got chance to comment it. That's an example. But you cannot get criticized. You shouldn't get criticized by the way you look. That's being put down. Or going home. If you're on your way home, menacing is a law. Okay, that's breaking the law right there. If you get put in court and before a jury or a judge, and they bring up the Menacing Act. A lot of people don't know what menacing means. It's a legal terminology about going out of your way, starting trouble. Okay, the only way to defend that is by saying you're on your way home, which is true. You can say, well, I was on my way home and I was not going out of my way, because they're going to trick you. The cops will talk to you. They will try to talk to you. Okay, they'll say, why were you going this way? Because I'm going home. Well, you're menacing. I mean, they don't know what menacing is. Most cops don't. Okay, but judges and lawyers, they know what menacing means. Menacing means you're going out of the way to start trouble. Okay, like I've been judged before, not by a judge, but I've been judged before by somebody else, saying their names, that I've been menacing to somebody in where I live here. Because I had a baseball bat put to my head and to my face and missed me 2 times. I already told you about that act. He lost the fight when he went down for the count. I mean, I didn't even have to hit him. He fell down. Okay, that's how stupid this guy is. I had to tell him where the trash can was. Idiot. Then I just could tell by some days homeboys showed up with knives and stuff. I said, oh shit, here we go again. Now what I want to do, get a knife in the back? I mean, I'd tell these guys I'm a second-degree black belt, and I'm a first-degree black belt in two different kinds of... One's in Aikido. Okay, that's my second-degree black belt. And one's in China.